Well, year 9, here we are again. The sun is setting on the final year of your Colonna middle school experience. You are moving on to bigger, dare I say, better things. Can I just say, you have been the biggest year group we've ever had at Colonna. In terms of, there's been 50 of you. It's been incredible, and of course you've grown massively, all of you physically, over this time. So it's not been easy managing you, but you're all unique, you're all fantastic, you've all had a fantastic time, and you've all coped and been resilient and absolutely fantastic when it comes to this COVID situation. It was a year ago I was sat in the same spot. It was a lot warmer. I was in a linen shirt, but I was sat here, and I did exactly the same with last year's year 9 going up to high school. But the difference, of course, then was nobody was in school. Everybody was online. I've got a wasp. Everybody was online, and learning was taking place that way. It was horrid. I was here on my own with my friend Wilson. You remember the football? And it was bizarre, very, very bizarre. At least, I know we've got the masks and everything else, but at least you're back in school and everything has been good. We have tried to make it as welcoming and as wonderful and as supportive a place as possible for you, and I hope you've enjoyed your time. Certainly this year 9, I hope you've enjoyed your time. I have some advice, 2 pieces of advice. The first one, what I want you to think about, and I've mentioned this before in form groups, what I want you to think about is where you are now. Academically, where you are now. Most of you are going to Akinto, others are going further afield. Some people are staying in Italy but going to different schools. Think about how you could ready yourself. How could you get yourself ready and prepared, maybe even above and beyond the expectations going into year 10? What can you do? It might be just a question of buying the textbooks, flicking through them. Have a think about that. Where are you now? Where do you need to be in order to make sure you are ready for September? Okay. Secondly, and I brought this up in an assembly probably at the beginning of the year, it's how I got started with the ukulele, which we'll come to in a moment. I watched a wonderful TED Talk a few years ago by a chap called Josh Kaufman, and it was called The First 20 Hours. Learn anything, learn absolutely anything, be it a language, Italian I'm still struggling with, but be it the ukulele, learning to cook, learning to drive a car, anything at all. The first 20 hours. You can learn, not necessarily be an expert, but you can be relatively good in the first 20 hours at absolutely anything. Watch the TED Talk, get yourself inspired, think about what you're going to do over this summer, and most of all, relax over this summer. Okay, I've talked too much. I was only meant to be talking for 20 seconds, according to Miss Tarpey, but I've gone on, I think it's 3 minutes, nearly 4 minutes. So, to finish off, what can I say? Most of you, quite a few of you, I will be seeing next year. I'm teaching year 10s at Akinto, you know this. Some of you have picked computer science. Yeah, be ready for that. Okay, so it just leaves me one last thing to do, and it's a time-honored tradition. It started last year. Here we go. Year 9. Are you ready? Get out of my sight, get out of my sight, get out of my sight, get out of my sight. Year 9, get out of my sight, get out of my sight, get out of my sight, get out of my sight. Year 9, get out of my sight. Go on. Have a good summer. Bye-bye. Thank you. Stop.